the CAT Matlala one, am I right?
Correct, Honorable Chair.
Lieutenant General, you confirm that SAP's procurement is strictly governed by the National Instruction 9 of 2020, delegated of an authority documents and SAP's procurement framework, am I correct?
Among others, correct.
And none of those instruments were suspended or varied on this tender, am I right? None of these instruments were suspended or varied for this tender, yes or no?
Correct. Yes.
Was this tender included, duly approved on annual procurement plan submitted by the National Treasurer?
It was part of the plan.
Do you have any documentation showing the Treasurer accepted the plan without reservation?
The requirement from National Treasury is for us to submit the plan, and they acknowledge having received the plan, and on periodic basis, which is quarterly, then we must furnish additions to the plan or deviations from any deviations to the plan and the progress to the plan, and we are complying to that requirement.
I'm going to rephrase my question once again. Do you have any documentation to show that Treasury accepted the plan without any reservation?
Honorable Chair, the process from National Treasury is to accept receipt, and if there are concerns, they will highlight those concerns. There is normally no written approval of the plan on record, and the answer is no. We do not have such, but the report was received, and we are providing feedback on quarterly basis based on that plan. The assumption is that the plan was accepted because they have not indicated any deviations.
So there was no reservation from Treasury?
Nothing received by my office from them.
Bid specification committee, in terms of legitimacy, I'm going there now. You stated that the BSc members were nominated by HRM and demand management and approved by you, am I right?
Correct.
Did you independently verify their competency?
The letter that appointed the individuals from HRM did indicate that they have the competence. We wrote to them and say they must appoint competent people, and the letter came back and says they are competent. I'm forgetting the word that was indicated there to indicate the high level of competence that they have. If I find it in the attachments, I will indicate it to you. But that's the expectation, and that's what was confirmed.
So you approved that plan without any hesitation because you were sure of the competency?
Not only the competence, Honorable Chair, but also the level of seniority of the members and the experience they have in the field of work that they are in.
But today we are finding ourselves wanted, irrespective. Regarding this tender of CAT Matlala, am I right?
Correct.
Did you receive any objection or red flag concerning about the BEC composition before the tender was advertised?
No, Chair.
Were the specifications reviewed by legal service or any internal audit before advertisement?
It is not the requirement in the process. The answer is no, Chair.
Now, you just said that at that time you did not have the probate team, am I right?
Correct, Chair.
And why?
I don't have an answer to that. I think at that time we relied on the embedded quality assurance processes that we had, and later we picked up that those embedded quality assurance processes were not sufficient, and then we needed to have more levels of quality assurance. We may have to review these levels and squeeze them down so that we may have a streamlined and a shorter procurement process, because we're now going to have very tedious levels in the process. We just have to be left with a level that provides us with the quality assurance that we require. At the moment, we have added the probity.
For the awarding of the Medicare 24 tender from Mr. CAT Matlala.
No.
Did you ever receive a bribe from anyone in respect of the same purpose?
No.
Did you ever get an instruction from your superior
No.
that against all odds, Medicare 24 must be given that tender?
No.
Are you aware of the implications if found to have deliberately misled Parliament? The legal implications of that?
Correct, Honorable Chair.
Okay. Let's go to your paragraph 19 of your statement. You make mention that the end user is actually the one who nominates those who must serve in the bid specification committee. So is there a criteria that defines how the end user, or what criteria must the end user use to nominate those particular individuals, or is just subjective from that particular end user?
Honorable Chair, the nomination criteria for members to serve in the bid specification and bid evaluation is that they should be technically knowledgeable with regards to the procurement that is being embarked upon.
That's the only criteria?
That's the
knowledgeable and credible.
Yes.
In terms of the procurement policy?
The reason why we appoint a chairperson and the facilitators from a procurement environment is so that they can bridge the gap with regards to the procurement knowledge.
Do you confirm that the people who served in respect of this particular tender, the people who served in the bid specification committee, are knowledgeable and credible?
The members are operating in that space, and they are section heads in that space. They ought to have been knowledgeable with regards to the services that are required with regards to this. What made it easier for me with regards to this one, the section heads at the level of Major General who manage the section and who know exactly what needs to be delivered were part of the bid specification as nominated.
Are they credible?
There is no reason for me to doubt their credibility at that time.
Are the people serving in the bid evaluation committee credible and knowledgeable?
Knowledgeable, I would say yes. Credible,
You don't know?
I don't know. I do not have
not make
a
sure.
measure.
Are you not the one who's supposed to agree on the nominations of individuals to the BC?
I am.
So how do you not know if they are credible? If the policy instructs you to appoint people who are credible in the BC, how do you not know whether those people that would have been appointed in the BC are credible? What criteria was used? If you say the criteria is credible and knowledgeable.
We are using quite a number of things in our in the policing environment. One of the things that probably was used by the end user to nominate this was to look at their
No, let's leave the end user now.
Yeah.
The end user is already nominated.
Yes.
The ball is in your court.
Yeah.
You are the final arbiter of who must serve in the BC. Then are you confirming before Parliament that the people you would have agreed that they must be appointed to the BC are credible?
The criteria used is knowledge, not credibility. It is expected of every member of the South African Police Service to be credible in their dealings.
General Fani. It's towards the end of the week for us to fight. It's in your statement. You say in your statement, the procurement policy instructs you or obligates you to appoint credible and knowledgeable people. So don't dismiss credible now.
Sure.
It's too late for you to dismiss credible now because you have done that statement under oath.
Yes.
Now, I'm saying, are you saying, confirming before Parliament, that the people who served in the bid evaluation committee are credible? You said they are knowledgeable. We have taken that.
Sure.
Are they credible?
I cannot vouch on credibility.
Okay, so you appointed people in the BC that you can vouch their credibility.
Correct, Honorable Chair.
Thank you.
I'm very happy, proud, and impressed by how the members of Parliament who sit in the Parliament's ad hoc committee investigating the allegations of political interference and the capturing of the South African police service and of course the entire criminal justice system by criminal cartels working hand in hand with politicians like Senzo Mkhunu and others. I'm very proud of these members because look at how the line of questioning, how they questioned this General Fani. This is the individual who's the head of procurement in the South African Police Service. The very same South African Police Service which awarded a 350 million rands tender to a criminal boss in the name of Vusimuzi CAT Matlala. So if people, a department such as the policing department, a department which is meant to know the things that you and I don't get to know about, can easily make such a decision of awarding a 350 million tender to a criminal boss, then it tells you that we honestly do not have the policing department in this country. Secondly, the question of awarding that tender irregularly so. But then you get this individual who comes to Parliament's ad hoc committee and then gets there and play dumb, claim ignorance of the processes that were followed, and also claim ignorance of who is CAT Matlala. I'm very proud of how these members are squeezing these people and exposing them for what they are. Because these are the people who are responsible for the crime that has reached proportional, unimaginable levels in this country. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebos Kosana. The name of the platform is IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans. Kamakuma Africa.